Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to do full face with using only clean beauty, which means natural makeup with ingredients from the nature. No artificial ingredients, but just, well, natural clean beauty products. Some of these products I have received as PR and this kind of collaboration with the online store hours.The. Unfortunately, they don't ship anywhere else than in Finland, but these are products that you can get all over the world, so don't worry about this. One brand is a Finnish brand, but you can get these from their online store and they do ship everywhere in the world. So all these products I have picked ones that you can really find quite easily. Also, I wanted to create a look that you can do very quickly, and also you can get these items with you. For example, if you are traveling, all these products except the mascara is cream or powder products, so you don't need to worry about taking these to your hand luggage. Also, this is a makeup, at least at some parts it's a makeup you can easily take these products with you when you're going to town for a day or for an evening and you want to just touch up a little bit. So I kept that in mind as well. But let's get into the makeup application. I usually do wear primer on my T-zone, especially on my nose. But for two reasons I'm not going to use any today. First one is I don't have a primer from Clean Beauty brand, so that's one reason. But even though if I had, I wouldn't use it, only because I want this to be a makeup I can touch up very easily. And you might get the point when I go to the foundation. Today I'm going to use this Organic Flowers BB packed from Whamisa. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I pronounce it in Finnish style Whamisa. This isn't a cushion, but it's in a similar package. So you open this package, take the puff off, and then there is this area. There isn't that net, but this is one that you need to press. This is a new one, so here we go. So you press it and there is these tiny holes here and the product comes out from this. And this is a product which has SPF 50. And I chose this purposefully because I wanted something that I can apply my SPF on during the day, as I'm planning to go outside and be there for a while, and it's very hot and sunny today, so my makeup is going to melt off, and I'm not even trying to pretend it's not going to melt off. So I want a product that I can apply during the day, and I can take this with me and I can apply it on, and I can, at the same time as I apply a little bit more coverage to my redness and everything, I can also apply more SPF. So that's why I chose this, and that's the reason why I didn't want to take a primer, because the melting off factory. If my makeup is going to melt off, then there is more chances that my primer is going to melt off as well. And to avoid possible messiness, I wanted to use as few products as possible. And because I know that I haven't used this before, by the way, this is a brand new. I have used cushion foundations, but I haven't used this. But I know how these type of products behave, so I know that the most natural look you get is when you apply only this one. I have the shade 21. To be honest, I think I didn't see these in store, but I know already that these brands tend to have 3 or 4 fair skin beige and cool toned shades. So this is now the warmer of the 2 lightest shades. They have more pinky tone as well, but I think this is quite good match for me. There is a scent of the product, but I wouldn't say it's a perfume, so probably coming from the natural ingredients. This is very handy. You just press it and the product comes off, so it's very nice. And there is quite a good coverage. I'm a bit surprised actually, although I know that these BB creams have a great coverage, I still kind of don't expect to have great coverage. So I keep surprising myself. In the monitor it does look a bit more lighter than it is. I think it's the luminosity, there's a lot of luminosity. And I have studio lights and natural lights coming from my left side, so it does, but I think when it dries down a bit, the shade will come through, and there is always the room for the, if it gets darker. So first impression, this one, this behaves exactly as I hoped it would be. It's really luminous, really skin-like. It might be luminous, too luminous for most of people, to be honest. I don't mind it, but I think I might use a little bit of powder later. We'll see how it goes. I have a cream concealer. This is a new brand from me. This is Avril. I think it's French. Yes, French brand. This is their corrector in shade Ivorie, and okay, not much yet. I use my Smashbox. This is blurring concealer. This is the concealer brush I use every day, so I know how this behaves. I like this. It's not full coverage and it's not a dry one. I can already say this is not for anyone with oily skin. This seems to be quite oily product, emollient I would say. So for my Sahara dry under eye area, this feels really kind of nourishing. By the way, let's ignore the 70s hair. I tried a different method today and I look. The mom from the 70s show, she had the hair like this. Let's continue. Then the blush, I did pick from the House of Organistics lip and cheek tint. This is a brand 100% pure. Again, a new brand for me, and I picked the shade Peach Glow. The shade, this is not peach, this is watermelon pink, I would say. And I did swatch this and it does look quite sheer, but let's test again my usual cream blush brush. This is from Smashbox. This is cream cheek brush, and let's try this on. Okay, I get more pigment than I hoped or was afraid. I was planning to have this kind of very glowy, fresh, luminous makeup, and I didn't want to have harsh blushes or anything. And yes, I apply always a bit too much and then I sheer it down. I'm going to do something which I might regret, but I want a little bit more glow. Yes. So I take my Corall Organics illuminator. This is the rose quartz. I'm a huge fan of these. I have all the 3 shades, and I just love this. But let's see if it's too much. The product is quite soft now as it is so dry, so I need to be careful. I managed to add more glow to my skin. Yes, so if you want a very, very wet looking skin and natural, well, not so natural, wet looking skin, test these illuminators from Corall Organics. These are beautiful. I am going to powder the tiniest bit, tiniest bit. I'm going to use this finishing powder from Corento Cosmetics. This is a Finnish brand and this is a rice powder. I've been using this before and I know that this is very finely milled powder and this is not going to cake up my foundation in any ways. I'll just add a bit powder next to my nose, which I know is going to be very oily during the day, and what's left on my nose as well. Also, I noticed that this concealer is very emollient and it has already creased on my under eye area. So I will use a little bit of powder here as well. I just even it out with my concealer brush and then I didn't take more powder, I'll just apply what's left here. Then what else? Brows. I wanted to test this Lolo brow duo. This is shade light. There is brow shade and then there is kind of highlighting shade. And this is from the House of Organic, but you can order these from several stores all over the world. Yes, the shade looks quite good. I don't want any harsh brows today, and this is surprisingly dark considering the fact that this is the lightest. I think there was 3 different. And then on the other end there is highlighting shade. This is quite light and kind of silvery shade, so it's perfect for this look. I actually didn't think I would use this shade, but as I have this overly glowy foundation, so why not add a little bit more. Let's go to the eyes then. The first I'm going to do, as my eyelids are quite sweaty and greasy, I'll just add a little bit of tissue to kind of pat off excess oils and anything from the eyelids. This is why I didn't put anything on my eyelids, because I knew I wanted to have this fresh base on my eyelids. Today I'm going to do my usual trick, that I'm going to use a pencil on my eyelids and then I apply a little bit of powder eyeshadow on top of it, just to get a little bit color. I did pick this duo pencil from House of Organics and I did get the shade there is 2, well there is no name, there is 2 shades, Beige, Doré and Bronze Cuivré. Okay. This is a tiny bit darker than I hoped, so I will use it lightly. This other side is kind of eyeshadow and then the other side is kind of eyeliner, but you can use this any way you want. There is no rules. As I have hooded eyes, I take this pencil way over my crease, as you can see. The trick is in this. The trick is that I blend it with a synthetic brush, or you can use any kind of very soft brush to my skin, so it just gives a little bit of shadow to my eyes. And you might know that I nowadays are again part of glass wearers family, so I don't do that much eye makeup because it wouldn't be visible that much. These eyeshadows are from Boho Green. This is a French natural cosmetics brand. I have singles here. This one is light yellow. This is shade 101 Vanilla. This is a matte shade and I take just a little bit of this. These are quite powdery, so be careful with this. And I apply it a little bit to the inner part. I kind of set the pencil on my skin, but also add a bit color to my look. Then I take this shade, which is Carotte. This is a tiny bit metallic. There is a little bit of golden sheen in it, and I just slightly press it to my outer corner. I take the same shade to my lower lid a bit. As I said in the beginning, I want this look to be something you can easily touch up during the day, so you kind of don't have to worry about if your foundation melts off or your makeup. Then on the other side there's a bit darker brownish, almost kind of a coppery shade, and I will line my eyes a little bit with this one. I cannot resist putting a little bit of this highlighting shade on my inner corner. It's just too tempting. Mascara is going to be natural and clean beauty as well. This is from Boho Green, and I haven't tested this yet, so this is the first time. One thing to mention, Boho Green uses what's the word? Cardboard packages. So all the mascara, this outer layer is cardboard. Also these eyeshadows, this is cardboard packaging. I have a powder, and this is also cardboard packaging, so that's kind of cool. Alright, this mascara, it gives quite natural looking lashes. Everything's looking good. So we have lips left. Again, from the brand Avril, I chose again a pencil form of lipstick because I want this to be something I can carry with me, and if I take a cream lipstick it will melt. These pencils don't melt that easily. This applies very easily and it feels very comfortable on lips. Because there's never enough glow, there will be lip gloss as well. This is from Lolo. There is a little bit of golden speckles or shimmer in it, but it's beautiful on skin. This is Peachy Keen, this shade, and I've been using this for a while. I know that I really like this formula. Only downside is that this applicator, there's so little product. Final thoughts about this look and the products. This is very glowy look, but I love it. For sure I'm going to put some glowy something on my décolleté to match these areas. I love this, but I wouldn't use it everywhere because this kind of glowy look is not for all situations. This concealer, I really like this. I will for sure be using this especially during winter times when my skin is very dry. This is so creamy. This lip and cheek tint, it is pretty and it matches my idea of this look of very glowy and kind of juicy look. Some might be disappointed about the color payout of these products. I think I might use this. I like how soft it is and how easy it is to apply, and especially as this is quite small, I can easily take this with me. So again, great for traveling. What next? Oh well, this Corall Organics I already had and I already love, so that's about that. New products, this brow pencil I like a lot, although it is very soft, but I really like it. And now I have lipstick on my teeth. Both ends of these will be used later for sure. Then eyeshadow pencil. I really like the shades of this product. I cannot say yet how it wears during the day, but both these ends are really beautiful for this end of summer glowy bronzy looks. So we'll use this in the future. I will, I'm quite sure I will. This Boho Green, I did receive this earlier, but it is good basic mascara, but I will see during the day how it performs on my crazy under eye area. Lipstick pencil, I like a lot this shade. Usually I was afraid this is too kind of cool pink, which I usually don't, or berry toned, I don't usually wear those. But this is very good and it's surprisingly well matched with this lip and cheek tint, so like this. And this is small, this is very small as you can see, so it's easily, you can carry it in your bag as well. This lip gloss I already loved, it's an old one for me, as same with the Boho Green eyeshadows. I really like this, so really like this as well. So that was all. I hope you enjoyed this Clean Beauty summer takeaway with your go-to look. If you have any comments, if you have tried these, or if you have any other way favorites from Clean Beauty products that you like to use during the summer or winter, let us know in the comment section. I would be happy to test new products as well. If you want to see a close-up of this look, I will take now few pics and post to Instagram in few days. It's probably in my feed already when I go out with this video, so you can check that in. It's Merit of Beauty in Instagram as well. That's it. Now I wish you have a great day and see you next time.